No matter how you look at it right now, Trump is our president right now, man. Not our, he's all of our president right now. And then what he been in office 2 weeks now?
Snapping.
He is
Executive
going
order
crazy.
after executive order after executive order after executive order.
This man is busy right now. We're just trying to tap in and see how are we feeling right now. All the Trump supporters who was out there, majority of y'all, because majority of y'all voted for, if I'm not mistaken, he won the popularity vote, did too, right?
Yeah.
So almost a lot of us voted for him. A lot of us. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote at all. But yes, he had my vote. There's no point in me lying. So how do y'all feel right now with what's going on? I mean, the ICE is on a rampage right now. I mean, he said what he was going to do, and he's doing it. And I'm seeing a lot of complaints about what he's doing for doing what he said he was going to do.
I mean, we got some pretty turned videos to show y'all what's going on. But how do you feel about what he's doing with these illegal immigrants?
I mean, some of the videos and reports I read is he picked up, they picked up sex offenders, and some more sex offenders and violent. I'm like, what is they doing free anyways? And
you tell me.
Before we see what Colombia did.
YouTube.
You see what happened with Colombia?
Oh, when they try to
they turned the plane around.
Trying to say we'll put some tariffs on you. Okay, we'll take on Arriba, bring him back.
Man. But so far in this first week, 2 weeks, however long it's been, ICE is going crazy. Terrorists is going into effect. What, this weekend? A big one.
Tomorrow, tariffs into February 1st.
A big one to me, which is a sound good to me.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's gonna be crazy. He's talking about abolishing the IRS and sending them to become border patrol. He's talking about getting rid of federal income tax people.
He needs to do that before he puts these tariffs in. Don't make the price of stuff jump up and we're still paying all these taxes. Y'all, you need to do this at the same time.
He told everybody, he passed another one and said, hey, listen, we tired of with the bullshit. It's only two genders. And all you motherfuckers
I agree.
All these males that was posing as females that was going into the female prison, that's done with. That's over with now. So all these pronouns and him, hey days and the bullshit, that's gone. So,
yeah, all you men and women prisons is going back to men. Yes, sir.
And we got Elon Musk talking about, is Elon Musk a Nazi?
Man, ain't no motherfucking Nazi. If he's a Nazi, Kamala Harris is too, because she did the same thing, bro.
I mean, is Elon Musk a Nazi? But but one thing I did hear this week was that made a lot of sense.
I don't know him, so I can't tell.
Elon Musk is the richest African American you ever met, though.
He's the richest motherfucker in the world.
You know what I'm saying? So one time for African Americans, Elon Musk is making it happen. I mean, people don't look at it like that. African American created Tesla, SpaceX, and all this, man. We winning. But let's get into some of these Instagram videos, man. What we got first? Good. This is wild, man. Please get in the comments. I want to know how y'all feel about what's going on with Trump right now.
Let's see how this man feels.
Shout out to this page, Rebel Way Film.
Hey, Daddy Trump, you want to take us the fuck out of here? Come do this shit then. Look what the fuck do your house. Look what the fuck do your streets. Come get it, bitch.
A few moments later.
You're fired!
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil, who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien, charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien, charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member, facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same...
So, this is a picture that's going viral right now, man. Shout out to this page, Duval Provo, man.
Latinos for Trump.
What dog? He tried to hide under her shirt.
He should have took that Latino off. He should have just said for Trump
He thought
2024.
for sure he was gonna get off because he got the shirt on, but damn, man. My heart do goes out to some of these families, man, who suffering from this and having to deal with this, man. But the sexual assaulters, the rapists, man, there's no remorse, man. Go about your business, man. And that's just what it is.
This dude said, "No way, Jose."
People is ruthless, man. People is ruthless.
No way, Jose.
But my thing is, you voted for this man knowing what he said he was going to do, but y'all thought he was bluffing? Y'all thought he was bluffing? How you feel about what's going on with the ICE and stuff like that?
Send him back. Send him back, man. Send him back. The reason why, so earlier today I was listening to Byron Donalds, I believe is his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was on a podcast, but he was talking about like there are people like the dude from Haiti. He was like, you don't understand his circumstance. Their government is so corrupt and messed up right now. It's ran by a guy that calls himself Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? And he's just tyrannical. It's his way or the highway. He don't care. He's doing whatever it takes. Whatever's going on, it goes his way. So like sending all these Haitians, they had a program for protection for these people coming from Haiti. And they have to put it on pause for like the next 90 days. Like real shit, it's already in effect. It's on pause. We can't take them because it's such a big mess getting all these child predators and all these other illegal immigrants from China and Guatemala and Venezuela and wherever they came from. You heard what they were just saying. They're trying to get all these crazy criminals out of America first before they can start taking people back in. One problem at a time. So get them out of here, and then we can start helping everybody else how accordingly what we can afford to do.
Like I say, everybody ain't gonna win. Some people is gonna suffer, but sometimes that's what it takes. So I'm on the same side here. I think we need a hard reset, and I think instead of blaming Trump for what's going on, y'all should blame y'all past president.
Yeah,
for doing what they did and
bruh. Listen, man, we done covered stories now of these illegal immigrants. Yeah, what's going on is sad because some of them, they weren't criminals, but let's not get it twisted, bruh. It was a legal immigrant just set a lady on fire in New York subway like last month. Right?
They even got the man that was in Colorado going to apartments and terrorizing everybody. He was like the leader of some type of gang. They got
trans. Yeah, I don't
get they living like that. I ain't saying anything.
They own it.
I know their name, but I ain't saying it.
They got like 40 of them. They got like 40 of them out of here.
I mean, it's sad that some good ones have to go too because the ones but it's hard to you don't know who is who right now. I feel like you need a hard reset.
What did Muhammad Ali say, bruh, when he said he was in the interview there talking about the police, and he was like, okay, if I see all these snakes coming at me.
10,000 snakes at me. He's about white people. He's about white people. That ain't police.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the police.
He said, I know with some good white people out there, but if you had 10,000 rattlesnakes coming at me and I have opportunity to close my door and keep them out, instead of letting them all in, I'm going to think these 1,000 going to stop the 9,000 from getting me? No. So you had it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But I seen that one.
You got to get rid of everything first. Let's figure this out, man, because we got a huge problem. Crime rate skyrocketed. They tried to hide it for the Democrats to look good, and the truth came out, and y'all look terrible.
We'll see, cause right now that's another big thing going on right now, man. How we feeling about these tariffs, about the IRS getting abolished, exchange for the ERS? Let's play what he said first before we even get into it too much.
Is going to be very rich again, and it's going to happen very quickly. It's time for the United States to return to the system that made us richer and more powerful than ever before. You know, the United States in 1870 to 1913, all tariffs, and that was the richest period in the history of the United States, relatively speaking. In other words, relatively. And they set up the Great Tariff Commission of 1887, and this commission had one function: what to do with all the money that we took in. It was so enormous that they had no idea. It was a blue ribbon committee. It was set up 1887, and what to do with all of the money that we had. And again, Teddy Roosevelt was a beneficiary because when McKinley was killed, he took over this vast sum of money, and he did all of those national parks and all of the other things. And I'm not knocking him, but he was given a vast amount of money. He was going to be very rich again, and it's going to happen very quickly. And that was all made through tariffs. We had no income tax. The income tax came in 1913. As I said in my speech last week, instead of taxing our citizens to enrich foreign nations, we should be tariffing and taxing foreign nations to enrich our citizens. Does that make sense, right? And that was all made through tariff.
I done heard a lot of different arguments, and not heard, but read a lot of different arguments on people talking about if he do this, if he abolishes the IRS, take away taxes, they talk about food stamps, benefits, and whoop and whatnot. And but I'm a common person. I don't go too far in political. I don't fully understand it because they do too much that is don't make sense. I really like Trump because he makes stuff just make common sense for me.
He's still part of the government, though.
He is part of the
I like a lot of stuff that he says, but
hold on, I'm finished.
I don't trust the government. Call it what you want.
So they saying if we start paying these taxes, who's gonna pay for food stamps, helps, benefits, and whoop and what the fuck? How the fuck?
That don't even come from.
That's what they trying to say. If you read the comments, you're gonna see. Even if it does or don't, where the fuck are we getting $20 billion to send cross seas? I feel like our tax money is going to bullshit, and I feel like exactly what he's saying is our tax money is going to bullshit.
But that don't even make sense. Even if we got rid of all the taxes from us paying them, tariffing these other countries would. That's like the whole point of taking our taxes away, making them pay for that stuff.
That's what I'm getting from it. I mean, is it a good thing or bad thing? I don't know. We have to find out. I don't know. We fucked up now. We've been fucked up.
Listen, I hope they tariff the hell out of these people for multiple reasons. But first, take away our taxes or do it at the same time. Don't raise these tariffs on these people and come up with all these different negotiations or whatever for the warehouses and stuff to come over here. Yeah, I get it. Until you take away our taxes. Because if the prices of everything goes up and we're still paying taxes.
Yeah, we fucked. But
everybody that voted for Trump, woo,
but in his speech,
they finna talk.
But in his speech, he's trying to end the federal income tax and do the tariffs, which both need to be done. But even when him saying that, they trying to say is
get rid of the IRS, man.
That's what he talking about. Sending their ass to the border patrol. He said they could carry guns.
But listen what they're saying, because, I believe it was Andrew Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I believe it was, though. He was the tariff king, bro. He's the one that started it. And because of what he instilled on the tariffs, that's what he was just talking about with Teddy Roosevelt being able to buy up all these different stuff, because it created like a snowball effect that money just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we had so much money. We were like, let's just build some parks. What? We got so much money. We were out of debt. America was debt-free because of tariffs. We were debt-free.
They don't want to hear this.
And said, you know what? We got so much money. Let's start building parks.
Damn.
Come on, bro. What else can we build with all this money?
Come on, man. It makes sense what the man's saying to me. You got to just make it happen.
Again, for tariffs, though. For tariffs specifically. Because people don't see the concept. So I'll give you something that's in effect right now. We were going to tariff the hell out of Japan.
Okay.
And Japan said, let's go to the drawing board and negotiate. And he said, okay, y'all build Toyotas over here. We can't build Fords and Chevys and Cadillac. That's not in Japan. We get 100% tariffs on us.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see those cars over there. But he said, if y'all want to make money with us, y'all either going to pay these tariffs or you're going to build your cars in America. You're going to give us jobs to make money.
Damn right.
So that's another reason that tariffs are very important, because you put tariffs on these foreign countries. Some of them are going to come to the drawing board and say, okay, we'll keep the money over there in America, but let us make some.
Damn right. I'm saying, all this man is trying to say, man, stop playing with us like we pussy, man.
I got to bring up one more thing.
Bring it up.
There was a lot of money that went out with Joe Biden to these foreign countries.
Lots,
correct?
Lots.
We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars.
That's the point one out to y'all that people don't know about. We put up $50 million to supply Gaza with condoms.
I saw that shit too, bro. I saw that shit too. I didn't fact check that shit.
It's real. I
But
looked it up. Trump said, man, we done with that. Why is we supplying $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza?
I think they.
Trump ended it. He ended it.
But anyways,
he ended it.
did you see what he just did? He just got a country to invest $100 billion into America.
No.
Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
What president you know was getting America money from other countries?
We always giving it away. We always give it. We always shell it out like some suckers.
Bruh, if I'm wrong, fact check the hell out of me. Because I'm going off of an Instagram post and I Googled it.
We like the rest of y'all,
You
man. We
know
get up on some Instagram and TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't know.
That's it, man. But, come on, man. But that sounds like a good idea to me, man. Make foreign countries make us richer. Try it, run with it, see what happens, support it.
Listen, man. There's no policies, none, other than one that I disagreed with Trump. And it was the damn police immunity.
Oh, no, hell
Yeah.
no. He ain't gonna.
That was the only policy I was against. You were
But I
finna
don't
get a
think he talk
police
about it no more, though.
immunity?
I think he realized, I don't know.
Come
I
on
don't, he
now.
don't talk about it no more. I think he was like, man, look, y'all tripping on that one.
Some of the police officers already feel like they got it. Now you want to
Wait.
give them immunity? I'm glad that didn't go in effect. I'm glad he's not even talking about it and no one's bringing it up. But when it came to Biden, there wasn't one policy I agreed with.
Damn.
Not
thing.
one. You
He
want to
was
give
so
all
yeah.
our money away. Think about it. Because the more money Biden gave away, guess what happened? Inflation increased.
Mhm.
Every time you printed money, inflation went up. Print money, inflation went up. 100 billion to Ukraine, money went up, right? Inflation went up.
Yep.
You done close fucking Alaska, he finna open it up. And so we could get back to getting these cheaper gas prices, because you saw what happened, man. And we keep a certain amount of barrels in America for reserves.
Yeah.
And they were using that shit, bruh.
I don't care what they saying right now, man. Trump done made so many people rich off his Trump coin. And stocks is, once again, people, the stock
I missed
market
out. Y'all
is
so
back
lucky.
open, man. Shit is going back green. If you watch the stock market, I'm not no stock guru. I am not a financial advisor, but shit is going green again. Shit is on up and up, which is a clear sign that is investors are optimistic about our future. So now, let's keep on. Another big controversial thing that's going on with the Trump campaign right now is our African-American brother Elon Musk doing the Nazi salute, man. What you make of that? We got a little short clip. But twice.
Y'all know this man went viral a trillion times. Lego Man.
It goes into my apartment, and they're passing by very dangerous objects like the Holy Bible or the United States Constitution, and so they actually stumble across a collection of Legos that I had in my apartment. The Legos were there because I think I love Legos and they awaken the engineer in all of us. But also, I also like the idea of bringing Legos into the classroom so that, my students could kind of chill out a little bit, But what they pretended that they found was like the holy grail of January 6th, and it was none other than a Lego model kit of the United States Capitol that the Lego company manufactured and sold. So what they did was they take this box of Legos and try to claim that I planned all of January 6th with these Legos. How ridiculous is that? So they take it to court. The judge obviously notices how ridiculous this is and then asks the obvious question, how is any of this possible if the Legos are still in the box? So they literally tried to pin the whole thing on me. They called me the architect of the insurrection, and the Lego man was born. The internet never forgot. And I'm not really dropping the name because it was a shred of dark comedy that came out of this, kind of something to make you laugh. But it's also goes to show how far the Biden DOJ was willing to go in order to sell a lie to the American public that our group was actually trying to overthrow the government on January 6th. It's totally bogus, but they were willing to make up such egregious lies that, you know, someone like me was going to overthrow the United States government with a plastic children's story. That's how outrageous this got.
How do you feel after being in relationship?
I feel good. I feel like I can fly, you know, but, you know, it's a bittersweet feeling. We still got people in that building. They got to come out, man. And so I can't sleep at night knowing that I'm free and other people are still suffering. The age of political prisoners should have ended last night. And because of this facility and many other facilities like it in America, it's still ongoing. So I call on everybody that's listening to call your congressman, call your local representatives, and make sure that the political prisoners finally get released, because enough's enough.
Bro, there's people still locked up that weren't even charged. Like, they said they had something to do with it, threw them in jail, didn't even charge them for years, bro. They've been locked up for years with no charge.
Like they on the investigation, huh?
Bruh, that's like tyranny. That's like, where's the justice at? Democrats, this is what y'all pushing for? Freedom. That don't sound like freedom to me.
Nah, this another weird thing. I mean, it's crazy. This is crazy.
How you feel about the January 6th?
I'm not for the lie. I never really got into it. I heard a little bits and pieces. I just never really got into it. It just never really piqued my interest.
Bro, I watched this video of the riot on January 6th inside the building when they had them running in, and they had the first guy. It was like a group. The first guy took his mask off and his glove and dapped up the security guard. He was a police officer, bro. I don't know if he was FBI. I heard all the people saying that it was an FBI-led raid. And I seen the video of the bruh taking his stuff off and dapped him for real, bruh.
I gotta go check. I gotta actually do some more research on the J6 because I never ever really got into it. Only thing I got from it, what I got from Instagram, but for some reason it just never really piqued my interest. I just didn't really. It just didn't really kill. But this executive order was actually a great one.
January 6th, you know, some of them people that was pardoned said, I don't want to be pardoned.
Too crazy.
And stayed in there. They like, no, I did what I did for the reason I did it for. You know what I'm saying? I believe that y'all rigged the election. Did you see the voters for like the past, like, I want to say it was like 10 years or something like that? No, it was like the last 10 presidents. They were going up by like 8 million votes a year type of deal. And then when Joe Biden got in there, Donald Trump's votes went up like 10 million, but they were averaging around like 58, 60 million. I think Donald Trump got like 65, 66 million or something. Joe Biden had like 80 something million. Then even with Obama, when Obama was running and stuff, he never even had 80 million votes, bro.
I feel like that whole Joe Biden. Me personally,
20 million people more voted.
I believe that whole Joe Biden thing was a whole rigged election against Trump, and I feel like Biden was just a puppet. That's just my opinion.
He was. The dude, it was
He don't even know his own damn name sometimes.
Bruh. Man, damn, I wish I would have known we was finna have this conversation. I would have had this video. One of the guys that worked for him was trying to set meetings and couldn't get to him. And he's like, hey, bro, do you know who I am? Like, I'm supposed to be able to talk to the president. This is very important. And then he finally got a meeting with him. He said this on the news, bro. And he finally got the meeting with him. And he was like, yeah, you signed the so-and-so. And Biden was like, I ain't signed that. And he's like, yes, you did. You signed the order for Biden. And he was like, I ain't signed that.
Man, they have no marshmallows up there, man. Come on, man.
They was using Joe Biden.
He was a puppet. He was a literal puppet. And you seen it on all these videos. Like, bro,
damn, I wish I had that video.
he's a puppet. And I think he's a puppet just to keep Trump out of office for some reason. The reason that's going on now. It's a different agenda because this agenda they pushing with these transgender male inmates. And this is how crazy this sounds. Shout out to this page,
Spiritual World. Let's go.
These Democrats and peoples, Kamala Harris, was paying for inmates to get surgery in prison, like the
using
transplant.
taxpayers' money.
Allowing kids to make these choices at a young age, which was terrible. And he also had dudes saying there was females getting locked up into female prisons.
Shout out to two genders.
Come on.
Shout out to two genders. I believe that I fully fuck all the bullshit. I'm not saying you don't have a right to feel how you want to feel. 100%. But come on, man.
You a man. You cannot go into a female prison. You know how many cases came out of these males raping these females, getting them pregnant and all type of stuff in these female
Bro,
prisons?
we just did one.
We just and this
go to like two podcasts ago. We were just talking about a guy, a transgender that was impregnating female inmates.
Come on, man. In this Looney Tune world we was living in for these past couple of years, you cannot. It's my opinion on it. It's my opinion. You cannot just say what you want to be and just no, you're not that. I just can't say I'm a being. I'm a being now.
This bitch say make man the man again.
Thank you, man. And then the way they was forcing these group of people on us. First of all, both of us don't have nothing against people that's queer, whatever. That's your lifestyle. Choose it, but do not force it on our kids.
That shit was kind of weird, nah.
I'm trying to tell you, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not something that's natural. But when you start showing these kids these things over and over again, you're making them feel like this is something they're supposed to do. And no, it's not.
This is what I didn't understand. For decades, just a gay man, we're just going to touch the surface. Just a gay man, same sex, liking the same sex. So you can even say even a lesbian was labeled like mentally ill, right? So for decades, they were like, hey, you have a problem because it's not natural. It's not. There's no life coming from a man sleeping with a man. It's just not happening, right? And this is literally what we were designed for. We were here to create children. Like literally, this is what species do to survive. This natural. So, seeing something like this.
But come on, man.
Y'all think it's a joke, but it's dudes in prison that look just like that, waiting for these people to get in there, waiting for them.
But they took it too far with this LGBTQ movement, man. They took it way too far in these past 4 years. I'm like, holy smoke.
Bruh, do you remember this punk? This punk name was Champagne.
Listen, this is how crazy it is. Before you go any further, just a couple weeks ago, me and this man was literally scared to say the word like gay, punk, and all that. Cause we're like, man, they finna ban our videos, but we can say it freely again.
And they just said on Meta that you can now say that people that are part of the LGBTQ are mentally ill. Like they're not flagging it, they're not taking it down or nothing.
It's crazy, man. It's so much weight lifted off our shoulders these past couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
But I do remember Champagne, one boxing ass punk from Jacksonville.
Bruh, listen, bruh. So I seen this man. He was fighting another dude from Jacksonville. The dude had to up the knife on him. The dude 3 times bigger than him. But this man is like a Golden Glove boxer for real.
He could bump.
You wouldn't expect it because he's not big how he used to be. This man looked like he got that shit. You feel me? He looked like he HIV positive. This man this skinny. He probably do. He looks sick. But long story short, I get in trouble, get moved to the West Unit where Levi's at, where I meet Levi. He get in trouble. So he on the rec yard one day, bruh. So it's some dude fighting behind the bathroom. So I'm walking on the rec yard with Chink. So that's not racist.
I thought about that. That's somebody's nickname, man.
That's his real nickname. Yes, I think actually Chink Filipino, but whatever. That was his nickname. he never corrected me when I said he actually introduced himself to
That
me
was
as
his
Chink.
name. That was his
You know what I'm
name.
saying? You know who I'm talking about.
That wasn't it, name.
I think he about to get out too. But anyways, there was some people fighting behind. I'm walking. You want to keep walking. You don't want to make it obvious for the police to run over to see what's going on, right? All I hear is, "I'm gonna knock your ass out and then suck your dick." And I was like, "What?" I look over there and it was champagne, bruh. It was shit. And this is when things got so scary. The blades of the grass looked real sharp. Like everything got real vivid. Shit got surreal. You feel me?
Threat you ever heard in your life?
I-
I'm like, oh, shit.
I looked over there and the dude was like, "What?" Because he was so shocked that bro even came out his mouth like this. But this man is a full punk. You feel me?
And kicking ass.
And he not the punk to like poke you in the rear end. He's the punk that gets poked in the rear end. You feel me? And this man say he was gonna knock him out, pull his pants down, and get on top, all type of crazy stuff. But it's scary because I'm telling you, this man, I don't want to say he's HIV positive, but damn, I'd be surprised if he wasn't. You feel me? He looks sick. But I seen this man box, and this man, oh, man.
Quick, strong, everything that you need to be a boxer, especially in the
This
chain
man's a
gang.
gladiator for real. This man, I mean, he's a gold glove boxer for real.
In real life. And he translated into the prison fighting style and still raw as hell.
Bruh, this man pulled out a knife and he still knocked him out. Like, was not scared. Like, yeah, come at me. Come at me.
I don't want to ask what happened next.
And bruh ran at him. He ain't do no freaky
I
stuff.
don't want to ask what
He
happened
ain't do no
next.
freaky stuff. But he did knock Buddy out. He knocked him slap out.
How could you fight somebody like that? Tell you I'm finna knock you out, then top you off, man. You got it, bro.
I was like, man, I don't even want to walk the track. Let's go on. Let's go on the other side of the wreck yard.
Sandwich and we leave this alone, please. Cause that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's why they say stay away from the 3 G's. Gays, gambling, gangs.
I used to get my ass off though.
I did. I used to get the spade table.
Couldn't help
He
it.
was on the parlays.
Couldn't
I was
help
on
it.
the spades.
Couldn't help it. So we want y'all to weigh in, man, in the comment section, man. I want to know what y'all thinking and how y'all feeling right now. What Trump doing in the society right now? How y'all feeling? Me personally, I'm cool with it because he doing what he said he was gonna do.
I'm not cool with it until,
Get them damn taxes over.
because them tariffs supposed to go on tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, Canada, Mexico, who else?
So in China,
Oh,
Canada, Mexico, 25%, China, 10%. Supposed to go in tomorrow, February 1st. Y'all aren't probably going to hear this till the later on during the week. So,
it went into effect February 1st.
yeah. So, listen. If he doesn't get these taxes taken off of us, the price of shit just went up. The price of shit just went up, man. So all that money Joe Biden was sending to increase
we need that shit back.
inflation and motherfucking,
We need
I don't
that
know,
back,
man.
man.
What to tell y'all.
Glory citizen, man.
Stay tuned.
Like, subscribe, share, support the channel, buy the merch. Fuck with us, man.